There was one question too that came up on our chat that I know I was curious as well. We'll get into plenty of other stuff as well, but real quick, you being the legend that you are, what do you see in Trent Williams that makes him a legend? Just talk a little bit about what you see in Trent Williams.
He's an athlete. You know, uh, some of the things that Guy McIntyre and I talk about when we see the lineman now is, okay, could he have played in our offense? You know, that's the number one question we'd ask ourselves. Could he have played? Because you remember back in the day, before they did all these bubble screens and how they throw up to the slide, we used to run those long sweeps to the sideline, sideline to sideline. I remember Mike Singletary was saying, these guys run so fast east and west, man. We get tired trying to keep up with them. But that was our bread and butter is Roger Craig high kneeing behind two guards. That one went all the way to the corner and the other one came from the backside and tried to clean up the force. And that's not easy to do, right? When you do it 10 to 12 times a game, Uh, but that Bob McKittrick knew what he wanted, and he saw something in me because he joked to me about it all the time. He said, Judge, I kept telling him, you're the best player that was left on the board. you know. Uh, but yeah, so Trent Williams could have played in our era because he's fast. He's an athletic big guy that's now, and also physical. I love his game. I he's no doubt, and I spoke to him, a few times when we spent time in Mexico when the Niners played there last year, and I said, you're the guy that has to lead this group, because if you look at it, our two young guards, they're fairly young, and now McClinchy leaving, I think there's a little bit of a battle that's going out there, The good thing is we got a pretty solid center, that kind of, calmed things down for us when Mac retired last year. So I'm excited, but I think Trent is the undisputed leader of that group. And part of it is because he's so athletic and is big. And, some of the blocks and most of the blocks that he dominates that we see is out in the open field, which is similar to what our group did. And yeah, I'm excited to see the boys up front go at it this year.